Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hi, Jack. Great to be here again.
Sarah, today we want to learn about another important grammar topic. Can you teach us about have and has?
Absolutely. Have and has are among the most commonly used words in English. However, many students hesitate when using them correctly. They figure out the pronunciation easily, but they often remain confused about usage. Let me propose we explore this together step by step.
That sounds perfect. First, what's the difference between have and has?
Good question. The difference is about the subject. We use have with I, you, we, and they. We use has with he, she, and it. For example, I have a book, but she has a book. The meaning is the same, but the form changes based on the subject.
That's straightforward. What's the most common use of have and has?
The most common use is to show possession. Something belongs to someone. I have a car. She has a cat. They have 2 children. This is very basic, but it's fundamental. Young children learn this early in their English studies.
What other uses are there?
There are many other important uses. One major use is the present perfect tense. This is where many students get confused. The present perfect uses have or has plus the past participle. For example, I have finished my homework. This means the homework is completed now. The action started in the past, but it's relevant to the present.
Can you explain why we use present perfect instead of past simple?
Excellent question. This distinction is crucial. We use present perfect when the action is recent and connected to the present. We use past simple when we're talking about a finished action in the past. Compare these. I have studied English for 5 years versus I studied English in 2019. The first sentence emphasizes that I still study English now. The second sentence suggests I don't study it anymore.
Can you give more examples?
Sure. I have lived in this city since 2020 means I still live here now, but I lived in Paris from 2018 to 2020 means I don't live there anymore. Another example, have you eaten breakfast? Versus, did you eat breakfast? The first asks if you've eaten it today, and the answer might affect your current state. The second asks about a specific pastime.
How do you teach students to declare when to use which?
I frequently point out the time expressions. Present perfect usually has since or for. I have worked here for 10 years. Past simple usually has specific times. I worked there in 2015. When there's no specific time mentioned, present perfect is usually correct.
What about the present perfect continuous?
Great question. Present perfect continuous also uses have or has, but it adds been and the ing form. I have been studying for 2 hours. This emphasizes the duration and the ongoing nature. It suggests the action started in the past and might continue.
What's the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous?
Present perfect simple focuses on the completed action or the result. I have finished my project emphasizes the completion. Present perfect continuous focuses on the duration. I have been working on my project for weeks emphasizes that I've spent a lot of time on it. Both are correct, but they have different emphasis.
That's a helpful distinction. Are there other uses of have?
Yes. Another use is to show obligation or necessity. I have to go to the doctor. She has to finish her report today. This means there's an obligation. You must do it. It's similar to must, but slightly less formal.
How is have to different from must?
Must is about internal obligation or strong personal feeling. I must learn Spanish because I love it. Have to is about external obligation or rules. I have to wear a uniform at work. In modern English, have to is used more frequently in conversation.
Are there more uses?
Yes, we use have in the causative form. I have my car repaired. This means someone else repairs it for me. I don't repair it myself. Another example. She had her hair cut yesterday. It's a common structure when you want someone to do something for you.
Can you explain the difference between I repair my car and I have my car repaired?
Good observation. I repair my car means I do the repair myself. I have my car repaired means I pay someone else to repair it. The second structure indicates that someone else does the work. It's a useful structure for describing services.
What about in questions?
In questions with present perfect, we put have or has at the beginning. Have you finished your homework? Has he arrived? It's important to remember to invert the order for questions. You can't say, you have finished? That's incorrect.
What about negative sentences?
For negative sentences with present perfect, we use have not or has not, often shortened to haven't or hasn't. I haven't finished my work. She hasn't called me. These express that something hasn't happened up to now.
Are there any common mistakes people make with have?
Yes, many common mistakes. One frequent error is confusing have with h as. Students often say he have a dog instead of he has a dog. Another mistake is using wrong past participles. People say I have went instead of I have gone. The past participle of go is gone, not went.
What other mistakes are common?
Students often forget to add been in present perfect continuous. They might say, I have studying instead of I have been studying. Also, people sometimes use present perfect when they should use past simple. They might say, I have seen him yesterday instead of I saw him yesterday. Yesterday indicates a finished time, so past simple is correct.
How do you help students overcome these mistakes?
I conduct extensive practice exercises. I propose different sentences and have students identify the correct form. I remain patient and explain why each form is correct or incorrect. I point out the patterns. When students see multiple examples, they figure out the rules naturally. Repetition helps them declare the correct form automatically.
What exercises would you recommend?
I would recommend gap fill exercises. Students complete sentences with have, has, or haven't. I would also suggest transformation exercises. Students change simple past sentences to present perfect. I would emphasize that reading and listening help too. When students expose themselves to English, they develop intuition.
Can you provide some practice examples?
Sure. Here are some fill-in-the-blank exercises. I finish my breakfast. The answer is have finished. She not arrive yet. The answer is hasn't arrived. They live here for 5 years. The answer is have lived. He study all day. The answer is has studied.
These are helpful. What about teaching the causative form?
The causative form takes more time to teach because it's less obvious. I frequently use role-play activities. One student is the customer, another is the service provider. I have my shoes cleaned. This makes the structure more real and memorable. When students practice conversation, they learn faster.
What would you declare as the most important aspect of have, has?
I would declare that understanding the time reference is crucial. If something started in the past and continues or is relevant now, use present perfect with have or has. If something is finished and in the past, use past simple. This distinction is fundamental. Once students understand this, they overcome much confusion.
Any final advice for learners?
Yes, I would emphasize that grammar becomes easier with exposure. Read English regularly, listen to English podcasts and videos. When you expose yourself consistently, the patterns become automatic. Don't memorize rules mechanically. Instead, understand why we use certain structures. Understanding the purpose helps you use them correctly and naturally.
That's excellent wisdom. Thank you for this comprehensive lesson on have and has, Sarah.
You're welcome, Jack. I hope this helps everyone understand these important words better. Have and has are so fundamental that mastering them would significantly improve your English. Keep practicing, and you would be surprised how quickly you improve.
I'm sure our audience appreciates this detailed explanation.
I hope so. Remember, if you have any questions, keep asking. If you haven't understood something yet, that's okay. Learning takes time. Patience and persistence would help you achieve fluency. I declare that every learner can master English with the right approach.
That's inspiring. Thank you again, Sarah.
Thank you, Jack. It's been wonderful discussing grammar with you. I hope viewers have gained valuable insights today. Keep learning, keep practicing, and have fun with English.
Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for learning with us.
Goodbye, and remember, consistency is key. If you study regularly, you would achieve your English goals. Best of luck.